Welcome everyone to another video on YouTube. My name is XJ Creeper and this is my Let's Play series. Today we're going to be playing some Minecraft Bedrock. And we're back on our Mushroom Island here at my little tiny fishing spot. And today I'm going to do a little bit of a tour of what we've got so far, and I'm going to travel around and show you around our brand new town, which I have so lovingly dubbed Pallet Town. So I'm excited. I think I might take a little friend with me too this time. But first, hello and welcome to everyone new on the XJ Creeper YouTube channel, or if you came over here from my Twitch channel. I really wanted to thank you for stopping by and watching my video. We are going to head out. I got to break this boat first. But we're going to head out and check out World Spawn. World Spawn is the very first place that you'll spawn in when you come into the Murcraft Online server. Flying Dingo and myself, we're planning on having maybe like a little get together whenever there's a new person in the server and maybe give them a couple starter items or maybe even some bunk items, who knows. But to show you just how close we are to our marketplace, which I said before, our marketplace is surprisingly a gigantic island. So it's the Mushroom Market, and it's a big island where you can see it there in the background. We will have all of our trading going on. I discussed this briefly in the last video, but to show just how close we are, I unedited and kept this rolling in one big flow so you can see. It's just a direction away. If you go the right direction, technically the direction of where my little fishing spot is pointed, it actually points to both the places that we're going to cover today. But right here, we're going to come around the corner and you'll see our shore. So our spawn island is located in a taiga, but it's a huge taiga. So it has trees that are extra tall, which is perfect for what we're trying to do here on this server. And you can see it coming off into the distance here. I have built a very crude landing spot so that people can kind of get a good idea of where they need to head. Run up these crude stairs, and on top of here, I'm going to jump on top of the free crafting bench, which is where you will spawn in. This is your first view of the island. Just run on down the stairs here. You might not have a boat, but you can cut down a tree to make your own boat at this point. If you head off into, on screen, if you head this direction, then you will run into Mushroom Market. But if you turn and go this other direction, which we'll go pretty shortly here, you'll head over to the starter town, our starter town of Pallet Town. So, without further ado, let's get this boat rolling, and let's get this boat rowing, if you will. Alright, so me and my friend here, we're going to travel. Fastest way to Pallet Town is just by following the coast. You could run along the coast, or if you're lucky enough to have a boat, you could take the boat right across the way. And once you come around this little corner, you can see right there, there's this little arch. We use that arch to kind of guide us on where to go, because it usually renders in pretty soon. But that arch means you're right next to Pallet Town. And there it is in all its glory. Barely rendering in. So, this first building right here, this first building is what I'm going to call the customs office. I think I'm going to do a little bit later in this episode. I'm going to kind of clean it up and make some maps. But as far as this goes, aw, you were such a good little cow, aren't you? I hope nothing bad happens. Good cow. Alright, sorry about that. Let's head over and see our starting houses. So, over here, I made a little makeshift farm just for some sugarcane. And hey, look, there's some horses. He's just, well, hello, little guy. Welcome to the world. Let's check this horse out and see. Wow, this horse is a little fast. And it's got pretty good health, too. But it doesn't like, come on. Come on, I know you're going to like me. I'm going to be the best. Why are you going to kick me off like that? Let's go. Come on. Do you love me? Do you love me? Yeah, you do. This is my favorite horse. Good horse. Little baby horse. How about you? Are you going to like me on the first try? Kind of slow. Whatever. Maybe Dingo can have that horse. But since I did 3 hours of fishing, and if you want to watch the full video, that's the episode 0. I'm going to head back to my little fishing spot with my regular boat. So this is how you'll get to the Mushroom Island from the town. You just kind of hug the coast a little bit and then shoot in this direction. So in this direction will get you to our marketplace. So everything's pretty close, and the Mushroom Island is centrally located in the middle of our world map. So another thing I want to touch base with is in the last episode, we talked about our Discord server. So on our Discord server, if you're interested in joining our Murcraft Online server, you got to check out our Discord. I got a link in the description below, and then just drop a line in the general and introduce yourself. We open our whitelist twice a month for right now, on the 1st and the 15th. And in there, you're going to see a bunch of different rules, and there's a brief survey that you fill out asking you what kind of playstyle you are and of the sort, so that we can get you a good starting location that'll get you what you need. As we pull up here to my little fishing spot, I'm going to go ahead, jump out. I didn't bring my friend. I thought it might have been a little too risky to bring him this time. Grab a saddle, and I might as well grab one for Dingo too. I'm going to leave my fishing rods there because I might need those for later. Back in the boat, and then head right on back. So, like I said, with our Discord server, you can go in there, chat, post build pictures. Once you become a member, one of our mods, Flying Dingo or myself at this point, will give you some status and give you some permissions. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward to join, and just tell us if you're interested. We'd love to have you on, and we'd love to play with you. So we're back here at Pallet Town, and I am going to claim my horse so that Dingo knows that this is my horse. I don't have a name for him yet, though, but got a saddle, and then let's go put you in a pen so you don't run away or get killed by mobs. And let's do this again. One more time. All right, 4th time's a charm. Nope. How about the 5th time? There we go. Finally. Okay, you stay in there, little buddy. And then let's bring this other saddle over to Flying Dingo. I'm sure he's going to appreciate having a saddle here. Well, I got to check my farms first. So here's my starter little farm. It's actually just the farm that came with the town. So it's not very intuitive. And then this really bothers me right there, that little sand that's missing. We're back here at my sugarcane because I got to make paper to make all these maps. Everybody starts off with a map, right? So we have to make the map, scout the map, and then give them the option to pick which map they want to pick for their starter. So, with that being said, let's go drop off this saddle over at Dingo's starter house. Just so happened that there were 2 little castles here that we were able to have right across from each other. So, it kind of worked out well. Good little starter base. And then what we did is right down here, so we could have some resources to start off with, we dug this little tunnel to connect the two. I didn't actually connect my side of the tunnel to the tower like he did. Mine is the hole right next to because this is a naturally occurring hole, so I thought it was really cool, and I didn't want to mess with it. I'm kind of I don't know what you would call it, but I like to keep things the way they are and only add. So let's head up here. This is my little attic bedroom, and what I'm going to do is I've got my paper. I'm going to cruise down my ladder here, and let's head out. Oh, man, I'm just not with it today. Here we go. I got all my paper. Let's head over to the customs office. Let's make a map of Pallet Town. I think that'll be a fun way to start this. So with the cartography table, just takes 1 piece of paper and you get a map. And this is going to be named Pallet Town. And then, as with all good maps, I want to make sure that I have this map hopefully in the center of where the town is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over in front of my house, so at least my temporary starter house is mapped correctly. Face my door, and let's see how this works. Alright, so it's perfect. It actually has both of our houses and the water, and yeah, I think this is going to be a perfect map for a starter town. So, just so you know, the starter town is free for everyone. Try not to kill the animals without, feeding them first. That would be helpful, especially if there's only 2. And then I've got a horse in the pen there. If the horse is still there, feel free to ride him, but please put him back when you're done. And then, as far as this goes, I think I want to hang this map up. So I'll need to make an item frame. So I'll need sticks and some leather. And I believe I have some leather upstairs. So let's check. No, I don't have any leather. But I do have a sign. I'll take the sign. Maybe I can borrow some leather from Dingo in a little bit. So let's head over to the customs office. And let's christen this new office for the customs and the mapping. That is going to be so eloquent. Perfect. There we go. Got a brand new customs office. In case you're wondering, yeah, this is just a regular, normal building that we stumbled across when we first found Pallet Town. We found Pallet Town on our stream, so my full live stream is totally up there. Meanwhile, here I'm going to make a map of Mushroom Market. I want to know where my fishing spot is, and I also want to have a little indicator of it. So, put that paper away in case I need to make some maps later. Head out here, and the customs office is good. So, I made a couple item frames. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang Mushroom Market, and I'll zoom in on that in a second to show you kind of what's going on with it. And then, does that look good? I mean, I like it when it's to the left of the door. It looks cool like that. But that's the only spot I can really put the marketplace one. All right, I think I'm gonna move it up. I think that looks better. So we've got our Pallet Town map, the sign saying that that's my starter home, and then we have the Mushroom Market there on the right. So if you're looking at this picture of Mushroom Market, you can see, right? That's the top mushroom, but right down there, down this coastline, you'll see a little triangle shape there. That triangle shape is where the fishing spot is. So if you ever needed to find the fishing spot, there's a map here that'll lead you right to it. But as far as that goes, I think that's enough foolishness for today. Head up into my attic. Once again, I can't thank you enough for joining me today. We just did some basic setup stuff, a little bit of a world tour. And, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing because I'm going to pump out content like this quite frequently. Or, if you're more interested in watching the live stuff and the behind the scenes, I am active on Twitch, especially with Minecraft. I do play a couple other games on there too. So stop by, give me a follow, and check me out. But, once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. Take it easy.